Good morning, Gareth. Welcome. It's so nice
Morning.
to have you, to talk to you today. I'm so excited.
Thanks. It's nice to see you too.
So, I would like to ask you if you could please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more about what you do, who you are, and also where you're from.
Sure. So, hi. My name is Gareth. I'm from the UK, and I now live in Ghent in Belgium. I have a background in technology and product design, and I am now the founder of withVR.
That sounds so cool. And could you tell us a little bit more about what is the With VR project and how does it work and what is the purpose of it?
Yeah, withVR is a startup, and it was founded on International Stuttering Awareness Day last year, which was the 22nd of October. So in 1 week today, it will be our first birthday. And what withVR does is it supports people with speech disorders. So not only people who stutter, but more, to better prepare them for real life speaking situations using virtual reality. Um, so what we are doing is creating two different things. One is a mobile app for people to practice virtual reality speaking situations at home using their mobile phone. Then the second is for speech therapists and researchers, where they can expose their client to various speaking situations and they can control the speaking situation in real time, and better prepare their client for the real life speaking situation. Um, and yeah, like nearly 1 year old. So it's been quite a journey in the past year. Yeah, like it's really exciting, I think.
That's really cool. Um, if I may ask, how did you have this like idea to create this?
It started from my research when I was studying at Nottingham Trent University in the UK. I studied a bachelor's degree in digital media technology, which is a bubble course for creating games for teaching, learning, and training purposes. And it was also heavily involved in virtual reality mobile apps and websites. There I wanted to use my expertise to support people like myself. Um, and I created virtual reality exposure therapy there. I then wanted to take it further. So I studied a master's degree in medical product design, where I used an eye tracking virtual reality headset to create objective software that could measure exactly what people do within virtual reality with their eyes, and provide the data for the speech therapist or the researcher. That research was in the BBC News and lots of big newspapers in the UK. Um, I then I then did part of a PhD on something else, but um, because of the increasing need of virtuality for people with speech disorders, I decided to turn the research into something that people can start to use. So yeah, like that. So that then leads to nearly 1 year ago today, where I decided to turn this turn this research into software and place it into people's hands.
Did you always know that you wanted to be an entrepreneur, or did like stuttering impact your career choice in any way?
So I wanted to be in research or in something within technology. An entrepreneur life is something that I never considered. It kind of makes me feel a bit weird now, being in this kind of area. Like I just want to make stuff that's cool and that people can benefit from. But yeah, like it's the route that is best for this. So yeah, like I'm kind of on this route, and I'm learning things every day. I didn't really study to be an entrepreneur in the past, but yeah, like things are shaping out really nicely, and they have progressed a lot. So I'm learning every day, which I think helps to shape me and to help shape with VR too.
That's awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, I think being an entrepreneur sounds really fun, but also can be quite challenging because it's something that also requires a lot of like engagement with the public, you know, and talking to many different people and pitching ideas and all this, which can be challenging if you, particularly if you have a speech impediment. What do you consider the most challenging and interesting part of your job, and why?
So the most challenging thing is to pitch, to convince people within a certain amount of time that your startup is worth them looking into more, and worth their support. And usually a pitch is like 3 minutes, sometimes more, sometimes less. And to say everything that you want to say within that time can be very difficult. But I really love to pitch now, actually. And even though it's difficult, I love a good challenge, and um, and to challenge yourself to pitch within a certain amount of time. Um, Gives you that kind of understanding on what you can do to adapt your pitch, to adapt your speech, to fit everything in. So yeah, like it's really difficult, but in the past year, I've actually entered pitching competitions, and I've got to the final of the 2 pitching competitions which I entered, which is really cool, because it shows that someone with a speech disorder can go to the finals of a competition. But of course, I mean, it isn't easy. It's something that you have to learn, and to understand yourself better as well.
When you will pitch to someone, do you usually tell them first that you have a speech, you know, like impediment, or you don't say anything and you just give your best, try your best?
So I start off by stuttering a lot, and I say that they say it takes about 7 seconds to make a first impression, and during that time I am stuttering a lot, and I do this on purpose just to give them a realization on on um, on what people can go through with a stutter. And then afterwards I say, and I just stuttered for all of those, um, and that gives them a realization of what people who stutter might go through. So I don't say initially that I have a stutter, but they realize that I have a stutter based on those first 7 seconds, and it kind of opens their eyes a bit, because for someone who doesn't have a speech disorder, it can be difficult to picture what people might go through, and putting that kind of context into their eyes gives them some kind of a better understanding.
Totally, yeah. And how do you deal with your career as an entrepreneur, which actually requires public speaking? How do you deal with these feelings of fear to speak, but then you have to talk? How is this for you? How do you manage?
This is something that I found difficult a lot at the start, And especially earlier on, at the start of my research, I found it very difficult to come out of my comfort zone, and I found that just doing it more and actually putting myself out there and um, giving more talks, giving more presentations, meeting more people, um, and really challenging myself really helped. So now I actually really like to give talks and presentations. Um, and yeah, like I think the fear of stuttering, it's not as present as it used to be, because stuttering is the core around what I do. It really shows people that I have this, and that's because I have this, I should know what it feels like. So yeah, like I don't have a fear of it anymore. But yeah, like I love to speak and I love to give talks, whether if it's in person or on Zoom or with someone in another country as well.
And what advice would you give to professionals who stutter?
So professionals like in any kind of job.
In any kind of job, people who like stutter, who are in the job market, who are working, what would you tell them? Which kind of like advice would you give to them?
So it depends on what they want to do. Like um, if they want to speak more or practice different speaking situations, and then I think that they should definitely go for it. If they want to talk more about their speech with their colleagues, and then they should, because that gives more of an understanding. It provides a better um, uh, um, working environments, and you feel more comfortable about your stutter as well. So I think that if you put yourself out there and if you keep on moving towards your speaking goal, no matter what it is, and then you, you will succeed in this speaking goal, if you have the perseverance. But if you did want to practice speaking situations, then you could also use withVR, which will also help to practice these sorts of speaking situations too.
And if people want to actually know more about with VR, how can they find out more information about it?
So they can check out the website withVR.app. And there's a subscribe button on there where you can subscribe for the newsletter and for the updates. You can sign up for the beta testing, which will start this month and next month. And once the software is ready, then you can also check it out, give it a go, see if you like it, and then take it from there.
Fantastic. That's great. Thank you so much, Gareth. It's so nice to talk to you. It's so nice to know more about all these great things that you are doing. Thank you for your contribution to trying to help, like people who stutter and people that have other like speaking challenges. Thank you so much. This is so cool.
Thanks. Thank you for the invitation. And I've really enjoyed the chat. Okay.
Thank you, Gareth. Thank you again.
Thanks for the chat.
Yeah, it was great to see you virtually. It was great to talk to you today. Thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to seeing what is going to be like the withVR project, to see it coming to life. So keep us posted.
Thank you. Thanks. And yeah, like, we'll have to meet up again. We'll have to meet up again soon as well. Yeah.
Yes, hopefully very soon.
Yes, hopefully. Okay, well, have a nice day and a nice weekend and a good rest. And we'll speak soon.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
See you.
Gareth. Have a great day and a great weekend, you too.
Thank
And
you.
I will speak to you soon.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.